The following review is going to be on Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Universe Autobot Gears. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Universe Autobot Gears. Now this is another one of our mini bots getting the deluxe markup. And all we need is, I believe, Sea Spray, Power Glide, Wind Charger, maybe a few others, but for the most part, we've got a lot of our mini bots now. Got the deluxe treatment. So first we got Gears. Now notice he doesn't have his chest piece in yet. There he is in his vehicle form. It says Legacy United. There he is in both robot modes. Well, his face. There's the 40th anniversary poster. G1 Universe Autobot Gears, Robot to Truck in 12 steps. And you can open up his chest up like that. Alright, I'll take this guy out and see what he looks like. Now, after you pull everything out of Gears, in the back, it's this Autobot wrapping paper. And once you undo that, you get his weapon and his chest piece. Okay, so the weapon's typical 5mm port. It's got one on the bottom and one on the side, and it's molded. And then here's his chest piece. It goes on by a friction hinge and the instruction booklet. So first we get it. You pop the chest piece on. I like have this. You take it out of the box, pop the chest piece on. You get the gun. It goes on the back or in his hand. All right, so here is Gears, and we're just going to pop that in. Very good. And so now, can we lift it up? Yep. We can lift it up. In that one episode where Megatron took out his personality circuits. So that's what this is going for. And then we've got the gun. So the instructions say right here, this 5mm peg or port. There you go. So you can keep it like that. So that is our Gears. And we take it off here. Now Gears is special to me because he's one of the few mini bots I actually had when I was a kid. And up until a few years ago, I had him in one piece, and then the legs started falling off, and that was it for Gears. Now I'm still missing Beachcomber because he's very hard to get. And it looks like Gears is going to be the same thing on Amazon. He was $24.99, and then he was sold out. And then he came back at like 40 to 50 bucks. And then Amazon had him for $25 again. I put him in my cart, and before I cashed out, he sold out. And then he went to $24.99 again, and I grabbed him. He was supposed to be here the 23rd to the 26th of May, and he came on May 18th, so not bad. All right, now one thing particular about Gears is he had that big old head. So, and well, let's look down him. Okay, so first you got the head, you got the silver face, the blue eyes. So it's on a ball joint. So it could do all the way around like that. And it could look up. They can look down. Like I said, the chest piece could go up. And then you have all circuitry, which is pretty neat. And then you just put that down. His arms, now it's weird. You got the bendable part is gray, but the whole arm is blue. I've never seen that before. So probably because he's double jointed for transformation. And then the waist. You can do a whole 360 on the waist. You can kick up. You can kick back. Do the full split. He's got upper thigh rotation. He's got more than 90 at the knee. And of course, he's got the feet rocker, so you can put him in all poses. But they don't go up and down. You just go side to side. And there's the other leg. Here's the other arm, goes out like that. So you can get them in all the good poses. Just because of the way, a lot of it's on the feet, because when you do the feet like that, you can do the superhero poses. So he's a very posable figure, and he's pretty neat. He's got some good weight to him. Now most of these deluxe mini bots are pretty small. But what can I say? Little backpack. It's basically the front of the truck. There's the grill. There's Autobot logo. The back, his legs are hollow due to the way that transforms. But for Deluxe, oh, and also for Deluxe, you've got wrist rotation, which you don't get too often because this guy's hands don't do anything. So they gave him wrist rotation, which is pretty cool. And what I like about this figure is you can't see any of his wheels. I mean, yeah, they're hidden here. They're hidden behind the chest. But all his wheels are hidden in robot mode. So that's pretty cool. And let's see. Oh, it's about gears. Oh, in the instruction booklet, let's look at that real quick. So we did the chest piece. We got the gun, yada, yada, yada. And you transform him. And again, you put the gun on the side. So he's actually one of the easier ones to transform. Alright, now let's do some robot-to-robot comparisons. Now, for all the robot-to-robot comparisons, what I do is bring in all of our Deluxe mini-bots. So, no particular order. Here is Studio Series 86 Brawn. So, Brawn's a little taller than Gears. And then, let's see. We've got the Legacy 500 Speedia Cosmos, which was very rare to find. I'm glad I got mine. And then we're gonna bring in, now these guys are similar. We got Huffer and Pipes. Now, almost the same mold, but they did do this guy rotates in the back. And of course they come with a different weapons, so they look like two completely different Autobots. And Pipes is more third season, basically after the movie. Pipes came in, and you saw him in the first 5-part episode of Darkness, and then he disappeared again. Now this is the Cliff Jumper. Oops. That is the Buzz Rosie Bumblebee Cliff Jumper. A little different, but still the same mold. I can't wait for the new Bumblebee to come out, where he does in parts form. Now this, we're going back to the old Kingdom. This is Warpath. Again, a mini-bot that they Deluxe treatment. I don't have the Bumblebee Netflix, but until I get Studio Series 86, this is my Origin Bumblebee. Thought that was pretty cool. Now, since this is Legacy, I'm going to bring in my Voyager size, even though he's more of a Deluxe. This is Wheeljack, the Origins Wheeljack. Just because he's Legacy United, and I thought I'd bring back another Legacy United figure. And for the go-to standard most people use, this is Siege Optimus Prime. Until I get the Studio Series Optimus Prime, which would be cool. I hope he's a new mold. So that is about how big the mini-bots were. So let's get a big photo of all our mini-bots that we have so far. And who am I? I'm missing Beachcomber. And don't know who else I'm missing. I can't wait for it. I want to see a Power Glide. Not one bit about Power Glide coming, and that is the one mini bot I want to see the Deluxe treatment to. That and Sea Spray. So there is. Oh, let me go. There is all our mini bots with Optimus Prime. And we'll throw Wheeljack in here. So, you know, when I was a kid, you know, the mini-bots were a little tiny. You just basically flipped out the legs and pulled out the arms. And the figures were only one scale. They only had basically one Huffer, one Gears, you know, one Prime back then, one Bumblebee until he became Pretender and Goldbug. But that's it. You only had one size figure, and all the mini-bots were tiny, and they look so small compared to all the others. But I think they're looking pretty good. I'm glad we're finally getting Deluxe size mini-bots, because these guys deserve to get the nice treatment. Like I said, please, Hasbro, if anybody watching this, I want my Power Glide. Power Glide and Sea Spray. Those are the two guys I want. Alright, now we're going to transform him to the vehicle mode. Now, to transform Gears, first we're going to take his weapon. And I'm going to adjust the lights real quick. There you go. Okay, so we're going to take the hands and we're going to do the double joint. And we're just going to fold his hands up like that. Okay, they don't click in or nothing. You just fold it up. And then you want to take the whole front piece and extend it out like that. All right. So then you fold these and the hands go in there. So you just fold these in and fold that in. Okay. And then while you're here, you take the wheels, fold them out, and then now you stay right there. So let's come to the backpack. I'm going to extend this out. And again, the wheels, we're going to fold out like that. And we're going to bring this over the front. And you got a tab there and a slot there. Same thing on the other side. So we're just going to slide this in here. Slide this in there. There. All right, and that's what we got so far. So now what we're going to do is on the feet, we're going to pull these out. We're going to pull the bottom so that the bottom of his foot pulls out and exposes the windows. So now what you can do is you're going to get these windows in line with these windows. And these don't connect. So let's do it one at a time. You fold this here. That's got a little cutout right there. One side's done. You do the other side. You fold this in here. And that side's done. Alright, so now what you do is you want to pull the chest out. Now this is the only part that they could have done better. Now when you pull this up, you're going to have a tab here, going to these slots. Okay, and then you're going to have these fold up, and these two tabs are going to go into the slots right here. So, see that one tab? So let's tab that in, tab the other one in. I'm going to take the wheels. If they didn't fold back ready, fold them out. And then these, it's probably going to tab into here. So that's tabbed in, and basically we are done. Now this is the weakest mode. I mean, I don't know what this is. It's just too much. I understand that's the joint right there. And the back, almost wish, if you want to pull that off and keep that as a back, that's fine. But that makes no sense at all. Plus you got, Gears is famous for having his feet on the back of the truck. So there they are, and he's got the blue. Usually they use this for the Studio Series. They use this blue for the windows. So I like it how it's legacy, but it is using the Studio Series blue windshield. Like, you go back and see Cliff Jumper, go back and see Cliff Jumper, and I can't think of the other one. What different color? Oh, Cup. Cup's like that too. And here you have the truck mode. Let's see. Pretty cool. Any rolls? Now, if you notice on the wheels, they've got tabs inside. Because later on, once we get transforming back into robot mode, you'll see these are supposed to tab into the back. So, alright, there is the front of the cab. You got the yellow lights, the grill, the red bumper, the Autobot symbol here. You got some metal. You got the two side view mirrors. You got this whole thing. I mean, it is different with the hands. So they are trying new stuff. Basically, that's the leg folded over. You got the back wheels. And he's a big pickup truck with a lot of stuff in the back. All right, and that is our Gears. Oh, and now you got that 5mm on the side, so you can put it here. It's storage, or you can put it here. You can put it here. You can put, you can't use it here because of the cartridge. And here, like that. So you got options, and these are going to keep bending. They don't snap in. So there he is from the bottom. There he is from the top. So no biggie. All right, and that is Gears. Now let's do some vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons. All right, our first comparison, we're going to be Brawn. So now we've got Gears and Brawn. There you go. And we're going to bring in Pipes. Now, Pipes is a slight remold from Huffer. So now we got, these are G1, these are Season 1 buddies right there. Cliff Jumper. There you go. Notice how it's got the shiny blue or the dull blue windows. There is our Bumblebee, Origins Bumblebee. And here's Cosmos. I think Cosmos either showed up in Season 2, I believe, or late Season 1. Warpath was another Season 2 mini-bot. And this guy is difficult to transform. And then we're going to bring in our Origins Wheeljack. Because I notice now, I just watched the first 4 episodes in the 40th anniversary. And Gears is in a lot of the first episode. And here is Optimus Prime Voyager. So back to Gears being the first episode. I'm going to put a few pictures in from that special. Alright, now let's do all our mini bots again. And these guys are a little different. And we got this guy. We're just going to do the ones that were in Seasons 1 and 2. We won't do Origins Bumblebee. Yeah, you know what? Alright, so there is our, there is our Season 1 guys. Season 1 and 2, and we're going to bring in Bumblebee. Whoop. And we're going to bring in Wheeljack and Prime. So that is what we're shaping up to be. Alright. And Gears is pretty cool. Like I said, Gears was Season 1. Let's see. Huffer was Season 1. These are the Season 1 Autobots. Right there. And like I said, we're only missing a few others to have the whole collection. Alright. And now to transform this guy back. And one thing I forgot to show you. His gun is blast effect compatible. So we'll just stick this on the roof. And we'll show you. There you go. Now his gun is blast effect compatible. And if you're new to my channel or you've seen me before, I want you to know that I always do reverse transformations. I always start as they're packaged, package in robot mode, start in robot mode, and always go back. And I don't usually tell you the reason why, but it all started with Combiner Wars Skydive. For a while there, I just went to the 40th anniversary, the screen read. I got a video on that too. But I was 10 years old when Transformers came out. And I forgot where I'm going with this. So for a while there, I stopped collecting Transformers until I had my 2 boys. And then they got into Transformers. And then I started collecting them. And especially when the aerial bots came out in the Combiner Wars. And Skydive, the way you do his shoulder was not clear in his in the directions. So I went on YouTube and I found, I think it was MGO I found. And I'm like, oh, cool. I can do this. And so that's how I started my channel. And that is also why most reviewers start in vehicle mode to robot mode. And that particular one, everybody started in plane mode, so I had to reverse the steps and watch it, and it was very hard. So I always start as they are packaged. Alright, enough about that. Now, to transform him back, you want to unpeg this, and I guess you can go and fold these in right now, like that. So you want to take the feet. Now remember, you just got to be careful. It's going to move all this. How can we do this? Oh, when you can put your thumb. Here we go. Put your thumb underneath the window. Fold the feet over like that. And then we'll do the other side. Put your little nail under this. And then we can fold the feet in. Fold the window part in. And that's what you got so far. And the top. Alright, so Here's those little pegs. So we're going to unpeg him. Fold these. Fold these. And now here's where you're supposed to. These pegs are supposed to fill into these tabs. Alright. So you're supposed to put them in. Oh, and once you know it, they're snapped in. Like that. Then you can take the arms, pull the arm, rotate the arms out like that. Pull them down. Pull them down. And then you can close the chest up. You got this tab will fit into that hole right there. And then close the chest in. And then you are done with Gears. Back to his robot mode. Now, he's different, like I said, with the gray, the way his double jointed is. That looks a little odd, but yeah, not too bad. I could dig it. You know, I love how the head is so thick, just like it was cartoon accurate. You know, you got the back, and the backpack's not too bad. I have seen worse. But, and like I said, with the ankles, you can get them in those wide stances, which is pretty cool. He's very articulated, and I don't know how accurate the gun is, but I'm sure with the writers, it's pretty good. And that is it for Gears. Like I said, I'm glad they're doing all the mini bots. They're giving him the deluxe treatment. Like I said, most of these have been hits. They've hit it out of the park. Only one or two, like the Cliff Jumper and the Bumblebee. I don't like how they parts for them, but that's being corrected on the new SS86 Bumblebee, which I'm sure they will recolor and retool as Cliff Jumper. Alright, so like my channel and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Not only do I do Transformers, I do DC, I do Marvel figures, I do Funko Pops, I do Legos, I do movie first reaction videos. I've done full movie reviews. I used to do DVD unboxings, but who buys DVDs anymore? Not me. If you watch one of my shorts, there is a super thanks button to help grow the channel. And if you want to become a member, I have two tiers. I have a 99-cent core class and a $1.99 deluxe. Now, it's new, so I haven't had any members yet. So maybe for core class, I'll do like behind the scenes videos. I'll do polls. Or if you just want to help out the channel, 99 cents a month. That'll help it a lot. This figure, 25 bucks for the small figure. I mean, it's just due to inflation. These guys are getting smaller and more pricier. So any amount would help. I don't do YouTube for a full-time job. I'm actually a forensic scientist. I do prints, late fingerprints. And I'm going to start my series on that pretty soon. I know I keep promising, but I will do my CSI. I'll probably keep them the same channel for now, and if I get a lot of people, I'll create a new channel. But anyway, that's it. So as Gears would say, I don't know what he says. Gears is always complaining about something. So I'm just going to complain this video is too long and say, see ya.